are still a certain percentage of our population that does not speak French fluently. And even those that do speak fluently, when we talk to our doctor, our lawyer, our banker, we want to make sure that we understand what they are talking about. So we want to be able to communicate with them in our language.
You will have professionals where a good number of them could be integrated in terms of bilingual, but they're still tackling issues of that whole sense of belonging, of finding a community, finding a space, and that's what we do.
So we're connecting the community to the services, but we're also connecting the services to the community as well.
So we partner with local organizations to raise awareness of our population and our needs as an English-speaking community.
We know that it takes a community to make change, and so our partners are what helps us do that.
To help them to have the services available in English for English speakers. It's all about the approach of how can we help you to help us.
Basically, there's something for everyone, and essentially it brings the English community together in these meaningful ways.
Our programs are designed to bring people together, create that community where it didn't necessarily exist before. Thanks to our funders, our staff, our volunteers and participants, we have an English-speaking community that is thriving.
We help to ensure that the Anglophone community is not forgotten, that they have access to services, and that they maintain that sense of community.
We work with many partners. We are able to reconnect community members with existing services. Having the opportunity to speak in your language of choice, in this case English, makes a huge difference for these people to be able to communicate what they need and to be able to communicate their real feelings. You're very vulnerable when you're sharing your emotions, so to be able to have that space is really great because it's quite difficult to access some of these resources, especially due to language barriers.
But the French community understand too that the English-speaking community enjoy to live their own culture and to communicate in their own language.
I get a chance to work both with the English-speaking population and with French speakers, which is really great. So often I use the image of building bridges, between those two communities who are within one big community.
We're an organization that can be kind of a hub for these people.
One of the main challenges often is just the diversity of the community. It's not just a one-size-fits-all, so you have to be diverse in your approach.
When it comes to community health and social services, it's all about access. Access for the English-speaking community to have services in their language.
You see the impacts of what you do in the communities every day.
We have something for everybody.
So everything ranges from health conferences to arts and crafts to walking groups to bridge clubs. You name it, we find it and we do it.
We try to create opportunities, occasions to build the community together. We do so by organizing workshops like painting classes or pottery workshops.
What we see every day is breaking isolation is probably the biggest thing. It gives them an opportunity to get out of the house, to stretch their legs and their minds and meet other people and have fun.
We feel like when it's community-based, that it's an extended family. And because we are a linguistic minority, is that we're always aching for family and continuity, and also the sense that we have a place and that we are heard.
This is an English community organization within a French community, so even if a lot of the people here speak French, it's kind of nice to get together and just speak their mother tongue.
When I arrived here in 1976, there was quite a lot of English people. We were all young together and we had fun, and then as the climate changed, everybody left, and for all those years, 40 years, there's really been nothing here. They started this, and it's worked out marvelous for me.
Connections helped us open the door at the high school. We connect with kids on a more personal level.
They've been with us since the beginning, and we're working harder to sort of strengthen those community ties.
We're very privileged to count on our volunteers. Each time there's a need, we call them up and they show up.
I do it because honestly it brings me joy to help people volunteer. It's all like for the community and it just helps people. I like to help people a lot.
Well, there's a certain satisfaction to knowing that you're helping out your community and that it's coming back to them. They know that if they need us, the volunteers, we're there for them, and it's nice to know that if we need them, they'll be there for us.
For me, is a fantastic way to socialize with people and to learn new things and to teach me how to last will and testament, to teach me how to get a power of attorney, where I can go to get English pamphlets or get some assistance to do my income tax. It means a lot.
They really helped me socialize and meet a lot of people. Even if you're from different countries, from different ethnicities or any place, you just bond over that fact and it makes you feel less lonely and more comfortable in the community that you're in.
All the activities are available for everybody. There's no class distinction, there's no language distinction. I had always been a friendly kind of girl, had lots of friends, and I had kind of gone into myself and I was quiet. I thought that's what a 7-year-old woman had to be, quiet. And then I heard about this club and I said, I'm gonna go see what's going on. It's the best thing I've ever done for myself.